Hi, this is Steve Westmark, Council Realty. Thanks so much for watching my video blog this week. I brought in my listing manager, Janet Carlson, or Jan as most people know her, and she's been with me for nearly 8 years and works on the back end of when I bring a listing in, what happens, and she's going to talk today about what happens.
Thank you, Steve. After you place your confidence in the Westmark team to market your property, you will no doubt hear from me pretty quickly after that by either email or a phone call, and I will be following up with you to see how we can get started with the process. There are many things that we do right off the bat, from taking photos of your home to ordering a sign to making sure that the lockbox is on the front door. All those basic things that you expect are taken care of right away. After the basic things are taken care of, we start doing our research so that we can present your property on the internet in the best light possible, as we want your home to be very appealing to anybody that might stop by and look at it. In doing this, we many times visit the county websites so that we can download plat maps and floor plans, anything about your property on the tax records that we would want to portray. As you can see here on the Westmark Team's website, we've been able to upload the disclosures, info about the neighborhood, plat maps, inspections, and anything else that would be interesting to a potential buyer that would bring them our direction and make that phone call to Steve and request a showing. Steve will also write a media page which includes all of your updates and amenities, and we will load that onto the MLS and our website as well. I also put together colored brochures for the brochure box out on the sign in your yard, and I'm going to let Steve explain for a moment the strategy behind how we design each color brochure.
Well, as you look at this brochure, I'm going to show you on here that you'll see that we put on some multiple pictures. We think of pictures that would be interesting as the buyer walks up to the brochure box to pick it up. You'll also see on there that there's an app that tells people they can download an app to their phone where they can see multiple pictures from their smartphone. Or if they're familiar with QR codes, they also can take the shot of the QR code and it immediately goes to our website that we have on the MLS that shows all the photos and all the information that Jan was talking about. We try to make it as simple as we can for buyers to get to us and to talk to us. And even from our app, if they want to see if they want to text me to get information, they can. If they want to email me or just say I want a phone call, it goes immediately to my smartphone so I can communicate with them. On the back end of the brochure box, you're going to see there are 4 different things that are on there. Our whole interest there is to get the buyer or the consumer interested in contacting us so that we may be able to set up an appointment with them. So you'll see on the back of every brochure box something about either finding out about seeing houses, about house values, about how they can do a search, or if they have a short sale problem on their house, we'll help them so that they may be able to move on and buy yours.
After we have uploaded all the documents that we feel would be interesting to a potential buyer on the internet, we also put them in a home book. And we ask you to place this in your home as a seller so that as buyers come through with their agent, they have all these documents at their fingertips, from the plat maps to the disclosures and whatever else we feel like would be interesting for that buyer to see. And so that concludes the in-home marketing that we do for you. But it doesn't stop there, as there's much that goes on behind the scenes as your home is listed. And we are constantly communicating with agents who are bringing buyers through your home. We're listening to their questions, we're providing answers the best we can, and we're making sure that you get the best feedback possible on all the showings that you have as well.
Well, Jan has quite a checklist that she has to deal with, and in fact, in her checklist, there's 40 to 50 items that she has to do within the first couple of weeks of the listing. So in order to get it done right, she has a lot of things to get done. And in the success of doing that, then it brings about an interested buyer who will then bring us an offer through their agent. Well, thanks for watching our video, and thanks for coming in today, Jan, and sharing with people.